When you're a Bills fan, you get used to things like this. What's going on, yo? TK here, back with TK's Commentaries. We are at the end of the Buffalo Bills versus Kansas City Chiefs AFC Championship game. Kansas City coming out on top 32-29 over the Bills. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. First off, congrats to the Kansas City Chiefs on their victory. Both teams, I feel, played pretty well. I mean, there were some calls that could have changed the game just a little bit. Just a little bit, but at the same time, Buffalo had their chances. They tried to go for their snowplow package that pretty much didn't work all game, and they did also end up leaving points off the board by going for two separate 2-point conversions and not being able to get them. So I do feel at the end of the day that they did kind of beat themselves for the most part by just trying to do too much and, you know, not having Rapp, not having Benford, Rapp who was declared out, and Benford who left with a concussion early on in the game. Kyrie Elam was just getting absolutely left out on an island by himself, and at the end of the day, it wasn't enough. Overall, good game plan from the Chiefs. From what I saw, they blitzed when they needed to. That last play, Spagnuolo sent the corner blitz. Kincaid almost came up with it, but it just wasn't enough. And then the willingness to go for it on fourth downs on offense and use more of Mahomes' legs, as he went 11 rushes, 43 yards, and 2 TDs. So they definitely caught, I think, everybody off guard, because Mahomes doesn't do that too much. They called a lot more QB runs for him than I think they did during the regular season. All things considered, Allen played pretty well. He went 237 passing yards and 39 rushing yards and had the 2 passing TDs, one to Matt Collins and the other one to Curtis Samuel. James Cook, I felt, could have gotten a few more touches. I definitely feel that James Cook could have gotten a few more touches, as he had 13 carries for 85 yards and the 2 TDs, averaging 6.5 yards per carry, and also having 3 receptions on 3 targets. So I feel they definitely could have given him a couple more looks and really established the running game, and just the defense just got stops when they could, but overall just really could not stop the Chiefs offense. So in 2 weeks, we do get a rematch between the Eagles, who beat the Commanders earlier, and the Kansas City Chiefs. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that matchup. Overall, final thoughts on the season as a whole. As I said in the opening, when you're a Bills fan, you kind of get used to heartbreak at a certain point. You just know what's going to happen. I will say this, though. Overall, I'm actually proud of this team, because this was a team that in the preseason, losing Diggs, losing Poyer, losing Hyde, losing Gabe Davis, they were selected to not even win their division, much less make the playoffs. And to go from that to the AFC Championship game with a chance tie the game or go ahead is pretty special. And they do get their offensive coordinator Joe Brady back next year, as he did decline the final head coaching interview job for the New Orleans Saints, so they do get him back next year. Bobby Babich, I'm sure, will be back. They can add in a few more pieces on defense, be perfect. I can see the offense continuing to grow. Hopefully they do extend James Cook and Khalil Shakir. I would love for them to bring back Matt Collins. I think Matt Collins brought an edge to them offensively and just as a team. And I expect them to make some noise again next year. Those are just some of my thoughts. Overall, 13-4 in the regular season, winning 2 games to get to the AFC Championship, and then coming up short yet again. Pretty successful season in my eyes. I will catch y'all next year for more commentaries. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go Bills.